Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to check out the NYXI Hyperion Pro. In my last video I did a bunch of unboxings or unpackings of packages from China, and this was one of them, so feel free to check that video out if you want to see some close-ups of the buttons and all that good stuff. I just did a good look around of the controller and its features, but we didn't do any gameplay. So today we're just going to test the sticks, play a couple games, and that's about it. Alright, so this is the GameCube version. They have like a green version as well, and here's the centerpiece. We might not use this. Maybe I'll pull off the switch in the end and put it on just so we could check it out. But first thing I want to do is check the sticks. These Hall sensor sticks, they have the metal rings, which is really nice. You got a nice clicky D-pad with a good pivot, and I actually tested it already and it works really well. I already tried filming one video, as is the case for most of my videos. It failed and I had to do a new one, so here we are. I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can here, and we're going to go into the stick calibration tool and check those out. One thing I have to say, everything about it feels amazing. The buttons are perfectly snappy, membrane style buttons. The D-pad is micro switch and clicky, but it feels good. The shoulder buttons, I think they're some kind of micro switch, but it almost feels like a membrane, so I can't really tell you. These ones are micro switch, the bumpers. The triggers, I'm not 100% sure. They might be like a combination of membrane and micro switch, or just a certain type of mechanical switch. But they feel good. They're snappy. They feel good. Back buttons have a good resistance on them too, and they're right in the right place where your ring fingers fall. So everything's good. In regards to ergonomics, they feel just like you would expect the Hyperion to feel, similar to the Stellar TR5 that I reviewed. The only thing that I have a little problem with the NYXI Hyperion Pro is the texture of the sticks. They're super slippery on the top. It's just kind of like a smooth plastic. They have a real grippy edge to them, but the top is super slick. And I love the gray-yellow look with the purple controller, like the GameCube style. So kind of a bummer to have to put stick caps on them, but I'm gonna have to do that. Hopefully I could find the gray stick and yellow stick cap. I have some for the Joy-Con, but they're obviously too small for these sticks. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, the sticks feel great. Let's go into the calibration tool now and see how they fare in there. See if they have any axis locking. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I don't think they do. Alright, so we're going to start with the left stick. And look at that, it's flowed straight through the lines. It's not, there's zero cardinal direction locking. They're nice and nice and sensitive, like just the slightest little movement, and you can move around within these quadrants without a problem. So many controllers just snap right to that axis. Look, I can flow straight through it. And I'm using my left hand, I'm right-handed, so let's move to the right stick, where you would be doing your aiming if you're playing like a first-person shooter. And there's just so much precision. I mean, to be able to do that and not snap onto the axes is impressive. A lot of sticks are getting to that point now where those cardinal direction locking issues aren't so much of a thing. But this proves that these are good sticks to me. I can tell. I just wish they had better caps on them. So the sticks are great. Has turbo, all the good stuff you see in all the controllers these days. We don't need to go over all that. You know how it works. If you don't, feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to explain it. But it's on every other tutorial out there. So now let's play one quick game of Mario Kart and see how I do with this thumbstick here. After that, I'm gonna play one round of Street Fighter, and then maybe one race in F-Zero to test the D-pad, because you know when I jump with the D-pad, I have to press down in the air, and if it goes left or right, it shoots me off the track, and that's like my contra test. It's basically the same idea. You don't want it to go left or right when you press down, but you want to be able to do so if you really need to for diagonals, and then that's what I use Street Fighter for, to test for my for jumping and for pulling off my moves. So one quick race in Mario Kart, one quick fight in Street Fighter, and one race in F-Zero. I'll have timestamps in the description if you just want to check one thing out. If you really want to check out well, interesting. If you really want to check out, close-ups of the buttons and all that stuff, check out my previous video where I unbox it, because I go in a little bit deeper detail into the ergonomics and the inputs and all that stuff. So I hope we get a good connection here. I don't know why that gave me an error right there. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long for this race. If we do, let's analyze who's in first and see what it is that they're doing that is right. What kind of shortcuts they have. Oh, it just started the first lap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press A. Okay, we're gonna move through back to the excuse me, player number 1. Oh man. They're moving around. Okay, so we got player 1 here, and then you press X to get behind them. Now let's watch and see what it is that they do to maintain their spot. If they lose it, let's move to the first player. All right. Nguyeners. Is that how you pronounce that? Nguyeners? Is that a Vietnamese last name? I think it is. Nguyeners, if you see this video, shout out. We're watching you. Show us how to play. So let's just see if there's anything here that this person is doing that I can learn from to maintain first place, because it's getting harder and harder. The higher I rank, the harder it gets. The same with F-Zero. Man, it's not easy to win races anymore. And sometimes it's like I want to restart from scratch with like a 0 ranking just so I can win some races again. But no, I still win some races on Mario Kart. F-Zero, I've literally only won 3 races, but usually I'll be able to place within the top 10, and that's getting harder and harder to do. So I'm not seeing anything special here on this track. This is the 3rd lap, so let's just see what happens. This is just what, Mario Circuit or whatever. It's not one of the tracks that's gonna have like those special secrets where you jump off of the track and land on a different section of it. So that's cool. We'll just test the sticks and do one race. You guys can root me on, hopefully. I like the pressure of having people watch me when I play, and I don't get that too often, so hopefully you're watching, and if not, that's cool too. I appreciate you just clicking on the video. If you want to click like, I'd appreciate it even more. Yeah, so here we go. Lightning struck. He's still in first, and he's gonna, oh, the blue shell of death right at the last second, and he still got it. That means he did well. He had those people, the rest of the pack was way behind him. Alright, so he's gonna be, he or she, or they are going to be a challenge for me. Not to say some others aren't, but let's see what their rankings are. I didn't notice, because I'm in like the 8,000s, 8,200 or something. I'm gonna choose random, as I usually do. And come on. Is there any friendly people? Oh, I said hello and everybody left. They're like, oh, it's OG Technic, I'm out. Good luck. Still alive. You hear that outside? That's what my car is gonna sound like. Run, run, run. Actually, I'm riding a little scooter. I like the scooter in this game. I don't know, at first I was like, I don't want to use motorcycles or bikes in a kart racing game, but I got used to the scooter. So I have to try to position myself here in a way where I can play comfortably without you guys bugging me about my shaky hands. So again, I'm leaning on my knees right here, and we're just gonna roll with it, literally. So I really do like this, the NYXI Hyperion Pro. I feel like it's my favorite one I have now, as far as, I wish it had HD rumble like the mobile pad, but it definitely has a more comfortable ergonomic feel than the mobile pad. And the QRD Stellar T5, I'm on the fence. I like them both. I like this and that. There's differences between the mechanical switches and the membrane switches and stuff, but I guess it's kind of like a personal preference thing. Here we go. Where are we, Spain? Oh, I'm gonna blow that one. I didn't get the fast start. I had to let go because I pressed it too soon. That's all right. Let's just see how we do. So these sticks are, yeah, they're really slick. I need to get some thumbstick caps for them. It's like if you're on the edge of them, it's fine. But that edge is a little bit rough on them too. So it's like, I like to just have a nice grippy rubber on my sticks. but it's not like my finger's really slipping or anything. Oh man, my finger's not slipping, so I can't really say it's inhibiting gameplay at all. It's just not ideal. And I'm not sure why they did it, because I have the NYXI Wizard, which I could show you in another video. It's the actual GameCube style Joy-Con, and they have some great sticks with really grippy rubber on them. And I just wish they would. I was hoping that they used that same texture. Damn, I'm in 11th. I was really hoping they used that same texture because I liked it. I really liked it. Yeah, I was hoping for that double. It's unfortunate. On my first, I tried filming this video, and I got second in Mario Kart on my first attempt at filming, but I screwed up on some things in the end of the video. And I was doing so well. Hey, maybe I'll do well in F-Zero. If I get top 6 in Mario Kart now, like, I'm happy. That's where I'm at with it. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen on this. And I'm not familiar with. Oh man, I'm not familiar with this track because I don't have the expansion pass, so I don't have the ability to practice these tracks unless I'm playing multiplayer. All right, here we go. Here we go. I wish someone would get a lightning right when I got my star. Come on, take it tight. There we go. Luck was on my side. And when you get the bullet, oh, and the lightning hit. That was so perfect. Yeah, when you get the bullet, you wanna aim in the direction of the turn too, because you'll take a tighter turn. Dude, am I in first? What happened here? Oh man, I didn't get my boost jump. I could have probably won it if it wasn't for that. Damn, yeah, if I would have got that boost on the jump, I could have probably got first. Now I'm gonna get like 5th. 4th, 5th. Alright, hey, I'm happy with 5th. I said top 6 and I'm good. And I got first for like 5 seconds there. New Year's got first. Do I want to play one more round? No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I know you guys want to see the controller, the snappy buttons, they're really nice. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna like them. The clicky shoulder buttons. All the good stuff I already talked about. Let's just play a game, quick game of F-Zero. Or I mean, let's do Street Fighter. And let's just see how those Shoryukens and Hadoukens come out. And then we'll do one quick game of F-Zero. And for any of you that don't feel like watching me play, that's cool too. I appreciate you clicking on the video just to check out the controllers themselves, hear what I have to say about them. At this point, you already know. So sticking around is just being nice, and I appreciate that. And if you're not, it's still nice. You clicked on the video, and that's cool. So I'm gonna map my buttons here because I changed the mapping on them when I was using a different controller. So what do I want? Okay, I want Y, I want to be light punch. X, I want to be heavy punch. B, I want to be light kick. A, I want to be heavy kick. L, I want to be medium kick. ZL, oh wait, no, ZL, yeah, that triple one, where is it? There it is. And then R is going to be medium punch, and ZR is the triple punch. There we go. So, alright. Back, start. Now let's see how we do. I'm gonna pick Akuma, just so you don't have to hear Hadouken over and over. My personal Akuma. Oh man, Ken with his halfway across the screen Shoryukens. Fireball came out without a problem. Sorry, but I'm getting the first hit. Can I perfect him? D-pad's feeling good. No! No perfect. Go away. Alright, so to the left, it always takes that acclimation, you know, but this D-pad feels like it works well. I haven't done any Shoryukens yet, so let's see. We'll get him in this one. Damn, I didn't think I was going to get hit by that one. Ha ha ha. Alright. There we go. See if I can get that super. Nope. It's hard for me to get the supers with mechanical switches where you gotta do either the double fireball type move, especially when I'm going to the left. But yo, let's play a couple more rounds because that was kind of quick. But the D-pad feels like it works perfect for fighters. I can already tell you it's gonna be perfect for platformers. That's not gonna be a problem. We'll have to check that Contra test. My F-Zero test works just the same as the Contra test, basically. This gives me my idea of my diagonals, and as you can see, they work fine. Everything about this works fine. I'm just gonna try to throw a whole bunch of shoryukens in this round right here. Oh, damn! I should have just shoryuken through it. So yeah, it works. I want that super. It's really hard. It always wants to. It wants to throw a shoryuken instead. Nope. Oh well. Yeah, I can't do supers with the clicky D-pad. It's just, for some reason, it always throws a dragon punch. But fireballs, no problem. Dragon punches, no problem. But I can't do a super. Alright, so we got some Street Fighter 2 in. D-pad works great. I'm not the best player, but, you know, I can pull off the basic moves. So let's get out of there. Cheer me on for one last race against the world in F-Zero 99. I can't seem to get first anymore. I got it 3 times. I could barely make top 10 anymore. It's getting so hard because they're ranking me with S-tier players, and it's just it's crazy. Same thing, you can kind of like watch how they race, and they're doing some shortcuts that I'm never gonna put the time into mastering. I just don't have it in me. But I really like the game, and I learned to play F-Zero from F-Zero 99. Honestly, it was a difficult racing game for me back on SNES, and I like Mario Kart better, and I never got around to like acclimating to the driving style. And then F-Zero 99 came out. I played a little bit, and I just liked the competition of it, and I acclimated. Now I know how to drive, at least with Golden Fox. But it's got to the point where I understand why people love F-Zero. Oh man, I don't like Port Town. I wanted the Big Blue. But a lot of people have love for F-Zero, and they've been waiting for a new one to come out on the Switch, and it hasn't happened. So I understand why. It's a great franchise or series of games that they've made so far. I need to try playing the GameCube one more. So the rumble is pretty nice on here. See, this was a game that I was able to test on other controllers and determine how bad the rumble was, because it would just be going like out of control when it shouldn't. D-pad? Oh, D-pad is working perfectly for this too. But the rumble feels nice and subtle for this. I have it on its lowest setting, but it's not going crazy. It's only going off when it should, when I'm hitting my boosts or when I bump into something, or when yeah, this is a nice, it's a standard rumble. It's not like your big rotor rumble, but it's not a harsh, sharp, loud, scratchy rumble either. I like it. I like the D-pad. The D-pad's working great. No problems pressing down. I'm not moving off the track. And this is a hard track for me. This track is one that I'm not very good at it. Those magnets on the side of the road right there. I'm not even trying to use my boost because I just don't trust myself. If I was to be in Big Blue, I'd be playing more aggressively. If I get top 10, I'm gonna do one more race. If I don't, we're done. So that probably means a lot of you guys might be like hoping that I don't get top 10 at this point. That's okay though. I'm just kidding. I might not even, place at all, because a lot of times I'll crash out. and I only have a little bit of power at the most dangerous spot. Ooh, that was rough. Come on! What'd I get? 19. At least I made top 20. Beat 3 of the rivals. I'm happy with that. That moves my rank up a tiny little bit. So there we are, guys. We can go out of here now. Let's take this off. Take a quick look at what it looks like on the slide rail. And there we are. I'm going to turn this off real quick. Put this aside and just give you a good look at the D-pad. Kind of see if I get this in better focus, but as you can see, there's no thunk in the middle of this D-pad either, which I love. I love it when the pivot rests flat. An actual pivot is there and it rests flat. So you're not hitting directions by accident. As you can see, it's like not at all, but diagonals do work. You can run and shoot. You can jump diagonally. It's all good. So silicone membrane face buttons, good travel. They don't go flush. Nice, clear, deep set letters. They light up. Some kind of micro switch trigger. Definitely a micro switch bumper. Metal sticks around the, or metal rings around the sticks. Super smooth sticks. My only negative on the entire controller, I can say. Other than that, I highly recommend it. And I'll have a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link where you can get 10% off if you put in the code OGTechnic. And I'll have the non-affiliate link right below that just in case you want to order it that way. Hope you guys appreciated the gameplay and my willingness to lose in front of the world. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.